What's going on, Pokemon trading card game fans? Welcome to episode 35 of the Special Conditions podcast, where our love for Pokemon and collecting collide. Special Conditions is part of the Pokemon Professor Network, and today is May 18th, 2020. I'm one of your hosts, Adam Tuttle, and I'm joined by my co-host, Josh Brown. What's going on?
What's up, Adam? How you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic.
I feel like we just talked
Sincerely.
a couple days ago.
We did, but it had to be done.
Yes.
It had to be done.
Yes.
But now we're back on our regular programmed scheduled hours or
Happy to be back also.
schedule. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you left me hanging,
I did.
with that question, so
We have things to settle up on this show.
we do.
Mm-hmm.
And so, welcome on today's show. We're going to do our pickups of the week. I get jealous of Josh's pickup from last week, and I may have done something.
I'm a bad influence, Adam.
We have question of the week. As Josh alluded to last week, we're going to be going over his Cinderace deck and just kind of, talking over the strategy and unboxing it, if you will.
Yeah.
And then our card of the week this week, Cinderace VMAX from Rebel Clash.
Of course. Beautiful card.
Oh, all the VMAXs are like epic.
Yeah. They have no right being as cool as they look.
Right. It's like they all have that red cloud cosmic background. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Agreed. I'm excited. This is going to be a fun show.
All right, well, let's just jump into it. Let's make a splash as if we were a Magikarp.
The shiny, of course.
The shiny.
Yeah.
Because then you could evolve into Magikarp VMAX, I suppose. You could do that, right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Maybe not a V. Yeah, right. You just turns into like something crazy. It's got like fangs. Ugh.
And it still only has Splash.
It just has Gmax Splash. It had no effect.
Big Splash.
And then the crowd in the background just like, yeah, go.
Go, Magikarp. All right,
And then
Adam.
your opponent's just like, All right, so let's talk.
Yes.
So we do have our TCGO tournament. That's going to be on the 22nd.
Yeah, this Friday.
This Friday.
Yeah.
So if you're not signed up, get signed up. Go to our website, PokemonProfessorNetwork.com or PokemonProfessor.com. And join in on the fun.
Yeah.
It's going to be a blast. I think we have a couple spots open.
Small
But,
sign-up
it's
fee,
been filling up.
cool prizes, a lot of fun. It's going to be good.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm beyond excited. I can't wait to be like in and out of the chats and just talking with people
Right.
and playing Pokemon because that's a lot of fun.
Yeah. What else you got to
And
do on a
don't
Friday night,
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then also, we did talk the last podcast about the Players Cup for Pokemon Play.
Yep.
Just keep playing. Just keep practicing. Just get games in as often as possible and just prepare yourself. Because I did talk the last podcast that like I got off the air and I won 3 in a row. I was not so lucky last night and the night before. I just got destroyed. And I mean, I was playing my Dark Box and a Phalanx. I don't know how to say its name, but like, I thought I had the advantage. Nope. I'm ×2 weak. My attack does not, I don't know. I just couldn't attack it for one shot and it just came back and hit me every single time. So that was sad.
Did you learn anything, though?
I learned that I need to figure out a strategy that makes it so I don't just auto lose to a fighting deck.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, at least you learned something, I guess. Have you made adjustments yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay.
But it's not that I don't want to. Pokedad Rick from Pokedads, he sent me this link to a YouTube video basically talking about a different way to look at Dark Box.
Okay.
And I was kind of like, all right, that concept's cool. It basically revolves around using the Scoop Up Net and Darkrai Prism Star.
Okay.
Because when you play Darkrai Prism Star, you can attach up to 2 dark energies from your hand to it. So playing it down, moving energies with Weavile, bring it back to your hand, and then do the same thing again. But I can't remember a time where I've had, 4 energies in my hand. Like that just, I don't know, it just... And then the whole strategy relying on that one card as your energy acceleration. And, hypothetically, your opponent plays something that discards the top card of your deck and it's that Darkrai. Your whole strategy, like, it gets removed from play because it's a Prism Star. So the whole strategy just collapses.
Right.
I don't know if I can get behind that, but I do like the concept. So as far as changing things, at the moment, I have no idea what I'm going to change.
That's where you're stuck at, is you have to change, but you don't know how to pivot right now.
Exactly. And it's Monday. I have all week to, mess around with it.
Right.
I'm definitely going to dive in tomorrow because Mondays are usually my get work done. I mean, we got the notes for the show. I have to fill out some paperwork stuff. My son has his stuff we do in the morning, and then it's grocery shopping and all this stuff. So it's a jam-packed Monday,
right,
for a normally uneventful stay-at-home kind of thing. So
sure.
So Tuesday is where it's at, or possibly when we get off the podcast.
Sure.
I might jump on and play a few games.
You got coffee. You have all night. I mean, you got this.
Yeah. I know you were shocked when I was like, oh, hold on, I got to go get coffee.
I'm like, well, we're not recording for that long, Adam. You don't need to stay awake for...
Yeah, I drink coffee like all the time. It just doesn't stop.
No. I'm sorry.
Usually when I wake up, it's like a little bit of water and then some coffee.
I'm glad you're at least getting some hydration in there.
Right? And my body like tells me like right before the podcast, before I was talking to you, like I just downed half a bottle of water because I knew that I needed it.
Right.
So, but hey, hold up. We're here for Pokemon?
Yeah, we are. We're
going to talk about Pokemon.
Yeah, but sometimes our lives intersect with Pokemon, Adam.
Okay. So, pickups of the week.
Yes. Let's get to it.
So, I happened to pick up one of those figure collections.
Yeah.
Because Josh spoke so highly about the figure.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
And by golly, that figure is beautiful.
Isn't it? It's so well crafted.
Obviously search online, see if you can go to your local shop. But see if you can find a good deal on this. If you're not comfortable with paying the $20 that it is.
Sure.
I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
Some will say it's not, but I really enjoy when they outdo themselves with like a figure.
Yeah.
And this is nice. I didn't like the figures where they kind of like were attacking, but it was like half the bodies.
Oh yeah. Those were weird.
It was like disappointing, to be honest.
Yeah.
And then sometimes they do pins, and it's like pins are just they're just a dime a dozen. There's so many out there.
How many pins can a guy have on a lanyard? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like I just have so many pins, so many. I have all like the badges. Oh man,
I have all
could
my
go
pins
on with,
in a Hidden Fates tin.
Right? There's just too many.
Yeah.
Mine are in an Elite Trainer box.
Well, you've been doing it longer than I have, so.
And then I also grabbed that Pikachu, and holy cow.
The card?
Holy Miltank.
Isn't it so good?
It is amazing.
Yeah. I love it so much.
Like, I just want a playset to like put them in like one of those 4-page binders and like just look at them all day long. Just look at them.
Yeah, I'd be down with that.
I hope they do a Delibird like Christmas style.
Adam,
with a bunch of I really think that they should do that. I mean,
okay,
it's about time.
I don't think we've talked maybe at all about Delibird on this podcast, which is a tragedy in its own right. But Yeah, I don't think the Pokemon Company cares about Delibird the way you want them to care about Delibird.
Right, but at the same time, this Christmas season, they had a whole like train all based on the Delibird Express. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I know.
If they're gonna do a full art card like this, they should do a Delibird for Christmas, like that whole like December time, but with the trio of starters. That way, it's still Sword and Shield, but we've got Delibird. Come on, Pokemon, if you're listening, which I hope you are.
Do it for Adam.
It would be nice. Do it for me.
How many Delibird cards are there in the Pokemon TCG?
I will have to get back to you on that.
Do you have everyone?
I have all of them.
Okay.
Including like the two that are gym leaders.
Okay.
I think they're from the e-reader series, but they're like only in Japan.
Gotcha.
And then I have multiple languages. Not all of them, but I have multiple languages.
Sure. But for every English Delibird card you do have for sure?
Yes.
Did they make any full art or like really cool Delibirds at any point?
During one of the tournament seasons, they had first, second, third, and fourth place. So like if you won a tournament, like not a Battle Roads. I'm dating myself there. A league challenge.
Okay.
So like the lower scaled events. They still do this now, like where if you win an event, you get a first, second, third, or fourth place stamp card.
Okay.
But when they first introduced these, I think they had like Scyther and the Delibird was one of them. And I can't tell you how like I played so many things, so many tournaments, and I definitely got a fourth, third, and second. I don't think I ever won, but I was able to trade somebody for their first place.
Oh, cool.
Not that it feels, I don't look at it as a trophy card,
No.
but
you did it for your collection,
nice.
not for saying that you won it.
Yeah, and I was able to get my hands on a sealed pack of those.
Oh, cool.
So like I have like 4 of each of those sealed.
Huh.
So that makes me happy.
Sure.
And then I was able to get my hands on a sealed like league promo of Delibird. So like I have that too. Man, I could go on. That's its own podcast.
Okay, yeah, we'll talk about Delibird some other time.
That's literally just like another episode.
Sorry, I didn't know that was a can of worms I was opening.
No. It is a can of worms.
Okay. All right, back to your cards that you picked up.
Okay, pickups of the week.
Yes.
So we talked about that I got the figure pack because I was jealous of you.
Yep.
I may have pre-ordered something that I thought was unavailable.
Oh.
Because they came back in stock as far as pre-orderable, and that's the Reshiram Charizard Battle Arena deck and the Raichu and Zekrom Battle Arena deck as well. They both go for $24.99. Last I checked on Amazon, they had them.
Okay.
So I pre-ordered them. They come out the 22nd along with this. I didn't pre-order the Zacian and Zamazenta tins, but they do come out on the 22nd as well.
Oh. How about that?
So if you need a good deck or need Jirachi's, the Raichu, or the Reshiram Charizard doesn't have Jirachi, but the Raichu does.
Wasn't Jirachi in one of the last Battle Arena packs also?
Yes. And that one is now like $55.
I see.
On Amazon. I'm looking right now. It says $55.50. And that only came with 2.
Man.
But this Raichu one has 4.
Back in the day. They were everywhere. They were easy to find.
Yeah, they were. Yeah. And right now I can see that the Charizard one is still available for pre-order, but the Raichu one is like now missing.
Because of Jirachi.
Which makes sense because of Jirachi. I have a feeling that once everybody gets their hands on them, or on the 22nd when Walmart actually just like puts them on the shelves, I'm pretty sure the prices are just going to drop, and people are going to be upset that they bought 6 different Raichu ones to try to get one up on the Jirachi
Right.
market. And I think that's what they're doing. They're trying to flood the market with Jirachi to make it a cheaper card, because right now it's a holo rare for $20.
Yeah, which is wild.
Absolutely wild.
Okay, so you pre-order some cards.
Which, I mean, I've never done, so...
Really?
Yeah. Well, okay, for Hidden Fates I did. That was at GameStop.
Yeah.
But that's like a pre-order place. Like, I haven't pre-ordered them on Amazon. Like, I haven't pre-ordered anything from Amazon, so...
Sure. I mean, you pre-order, like, booster boxes and stuff.
Well, no, I've like purchased them through like Instagram people and stuff.
Yeah, but
I've sent over
before
bulk.
they're available. I mean, that's still pre-ordering.
Yeah. Okay.
We're getting
You're
the
right,
semantics here, Adam. You've definitely pre-ordered Pokemon cards.
Yeah. Not from Amazon though.
Okay.
Not from Amazon.
All right.
It's a first for Amazon.
All right. I'll
Not
accept
that I wanted to, but it's the fear of missing out for cards. So.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
Anything you pick up?
I didn't pick up anything new. I just am sitting on all the product that I had picked up before. You know, it was only a couple days ago. I haven't opened any other packs since we talked last. So I have a couple packs here in my hand, Adam. I
only have one in my hand.
Oh. Well, I have a pack of Cosmic Eclipse, and I have a pack of Rebel Clash. I'm thinking we should do a pack battle.
Of Rebel Clash.
Battle?
Let's pack battle of Rebel Clash.
Okay. Should I open my Cosmic Eclipse first, or should we just do the pack battle?
Open the Cosmic Eclipse.
Okay. It's been a while since I opened some Cosmic Eclipse.
But if you pull like a gold card,
Uh-huh.
then I think the pack battle's over. Like, I think you just win.
By default?
Yeah.
Cosmic Eclipse. I don't even remember what these cards look like. It's been forever, Adam. Forever.
Forever.
Code card for people getting ready for the tournament. ZKLPP6YD26MVT. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Ripped up so I don't try to use it later. Alright. Cosmic Eclipse. What's in here? Fighting Energy. Zangoose. Vaporeon. Tag Call. We've talked about that
that's
before.
a good pull.
Alolan Grimer. Magnemite. Eevee. Flabébé. Sneasel. Reverse Holo Anorith. And the rare is a non-holographic Embor. Boo.
Oh.
It's a good thing that was my pack battle pack, huh?
Yeah. Well, maybe. I mean, I think Embor has 170 life.
Yeah, 170.
Yeah.
Good memory.
All right. So, Chanel plays that one, so.
Oh, okay. Okay, so
All
we're
right,
doing
so
the Rebel
both
Clash now.
Rebel Clash.
Okay.
We'll do card for card. You know, obviously the 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hold on, I gotta open mine, man. I'm not a pro like you.
You're slower than a cat's meow.
I'm taking my sweet time, Adam. I gotta cherish this, you know? I haven't been doing this for 3 decades like you, my friend. Alright. You know what? I'm doing another code card. Is that okay with you?
That's perfectly okay.
ZVDQGZTLXHVVK. Another code card for you. Good luck, everybody. Alright. Adam, are you ready?
All right. Fire Energy.
Dark Energy.
Twin Energy.
Turfield Stadium.
Heliolisk.
Carkle.
Doublade.
Hattrem.
Phantom.
Magmar.
Bronzor.
Electabuzz.
Toxel.
Squovet.
Applin.
Snover?
Darumaka.
Natu.
My reverse holo is a Pidove.
I'm sorry. I just can't take that seriously. My reverse holo is a Cursed Shovel.
All right. And my rare regular is a Magmortar with 140 hit points.
My rare is, let's see here. Looks like a supporter. Full art Oleana.
What?
Bow, 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 bow.
All right. I'm throwing this away.
It's not the Rainbow Hyper Rare or Secret Rare or whatever it is.
Still, that's awesome.
Yeah. What do you know about this card?
I don't know much. To be honest.
Let's see. You can play this card only if you discard 2 other cards from your hand. Your opponent reveals their hand. Put a trainer card you find there on the bottom of their deck. Any idea how that's useful at all?
I don't think it's very useful.
Well,
I mean, I guess to get your opponent's hand knowledge, but if you were playing a deck that focuses on getting rid of cards from your opponent's hand, then yes.
Okay. Well,
I don't see very many uses for it.
Gotcha.
But that's just me right now. Who knows?
Sure.
It could be really good.
Well, it's a good looking card. It's a full art. It's a trainer, supporter. It beat your pack. I'll take it, Adam.
It definitely beat my pack.
Yeah.
By a landslide. You're like, my rare full art. And I was like, no. At first I was like, oh, your rare boss's order. And then you're like, full art trainer. And I'm like, boss's order.
Not quite that cool.
I know, but it felt like that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not really, but, you know. That's fun, Adam. I miss opening up cards. I should do it more often.
Yeah, you should.
I have more to open. Not tonight, though. Okay. Can we talk about this deck now?
All right. Question of the week, Josh.
Okay.
What is your question?
My question is, what do I have here? What is this themed deck that I have? I haven't opened it yet. Okay, so this is the first time.
It looks like it's a 60 card deck. It's a fire deck.
Yeah, fire deck.
And it's based upon Cinderace.
It also came with a bunch of cool stuff that I didn't realize it came with, like a little coin, fun, a little information sheet. Oh my god. Okay. Light it up. Your main goal is to evolve Cinderace quickly and use its flame cloak to attack to power up a big hit. Blah 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 blah. Then it has a playmat, of course, which I appreciate. With the instructional playmat too. I do appreciate that. It tells you where to place everything and how it works.
Exactly.
Which is really cool. I like that they do that. Then they have like a whole little booklet, quick start rules, which I feel like I definitely need to read. Looks like a lot of cool information in that. So probably all stuff
it'll
that
teach you about
me,
drawing on your first turn, supporters, special energies. Probably will tell you about special conditions.
I know a thing or two about special conditions, Adam. I have a whole sheet of numbered coins, which they're like, metallic coloration, which I really like. Does each one have like a different color scheme to the coins?
Most of them do.
Okay.
Yes.
So like if I would have got a water one, it'd probably be blues and aquas.
Yes. Yep.
So forth. So this one's gold and orange and red and looks cool. But the reason we're all here, Adam, is the deck itself. First time I'm opening it. I'm excited. Looking
So
through
it does come with one Cinderace that has like a cracked, shattered glass foil print,
Yes.
and that is exclusive to the deck.
Oh, okay.
So like you can't get that anywhere else.
Okay. But it's officially part of the set also?
Yeah, it's not technically a alternate art. It's not a promo card. It's just a different hollow pattern.
Oh, okay. So it's numbered as the same as the other Cinderace holographic?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Got it. It just looks different. That's cool. Is that the same for all theme decks?
Yes. Yep.
That's cool. All right. So let's see. We have some cards that say, what are special conditions? Adam, what are special conditions? I don't know. No, I do.
So, you got confused,
Uh-huh.
burn, paralyzed, poison, and asleep.
Yeah, I don't see a sleep anywhere on this. I got poisoned, I got confused, I got burned, and I got asleep and paralyzed. They combined it into two.
Oh.
Sneaky.
They thought they could get it past me.
Yeah, they tried. Okay, cool. Special condition. The 3 different cards explaining what special conditions is. I like it. I appreciate that. Okay, Adam. Let's go through this deck, huh? Okay, so right off the bat, I'm noticing something here. There's a lot of energies.
There are a lot of
1, 2,
energies.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 energies. That's a lot of energies.
It is. But
Is that normal?
For a structure deck, yes.
For any deck?
No.
Okay.
Um,
Too many? Not
with
enough?
structure decks, they want you to be able to draw and be able to do something every single turn, whether it be play a supporter, evolve, or attach an energy. Every single turn, you should be doing something.
Okay. Makes sense.
But with this deck, you have your Cinderace,
Uh-huh.
which, like they said, on the back said Flame Cloak. It does 40 damage for 1 fire, and you attach a fire energy card from your discard pile to this Pokemon.
Okay.
And then it's got Bright Flame for 160. Flip a coin if tails, discard 2 energies. So high risk, high reward.
But so it does 160 damage regardless of the heads or tails.
Correct.
Okay. Whew, boy.
But it could be the difference between you going back to the 40 attack or being able to do 160 the following turn.
Sure. That's impressive.
Okay. And so then you've got Ninetales in the deck, which also has Flame Cloak, which attaches a fire energy card from your discard pile to this Pokemon.
Yes. 1 Ninetales?
So
maybe?
I believe so.
No, 2 Ninetales.
Yeah, 2 Ninetales. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
And it's also got another attack for 70 for 2 energies. So not that great.
Okay.
It's got a Dubwool in there, which Cotton Guard, it does for 1 energy. It does 30. Reduce damage done to it by, I believe it's 30.
Pokemon does damage 30 to itself.
Oh, no, that's Double Edge.
Oh, I'm sorry. Cotton Guard.
The Cotton Guard, yeah. So
this
it's
Pokemon takes
it's a
30
1
less
energy.
damage.
Yeah, it's a 1 energy attacker that, you can hit for 30 and reduce 30 damage. It's actually pretty tough in a structure deck format.
Okay.
Because you can just keep hitting and reducing their damage over and over again until they're able to knock it out, but then you've got something, powered up on the bench.
Sure. Is it weird that a Pokemon based around wool is in a fire deck? That seems dangerous.
Yeah, that could catch fire.
Yeah, I don't like it. Okay. Sorry.
Well,
continue.
Speaking of things that can catch fire, there's also Sudowoodo in the deck.
Wait a second. That can't catch fire.
It's a tree. No. So this is in here, again, as like a setup card. So it has double draw for 1 colorless to draw 2 cards, and then flail. It does 10 damage for each damage counter on it. So the max you could do is 90.
Draw 2 cards. Okay.
And then you also have a Drampa. You have 2 of them in the deck.
I have a question. Hold on.
Yep.
Why is Sudowoodo just a basic?
baby Pokemon are weirdly represented in the TCG. Sometimes they can evolve, and sometimes they don't.
Sometimes
and
the babies
right now,
can't evolve?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And I yeah, because I believe the babies, like in like the first time that they got released, like they could evolve. I don't know. That's a weird. To think, I'm thinking about it right now. Bondsley.
Is there a Bondsley card?
I think there's only one.
Okay.
No, there's more.
But it just seems like making the babies is essentially making the first evolution of a line, or the first, the beginning of a evolution line. But they don't look at it like that?
No, because babies were introduced later on.
Right.
And I know that in like one of the, I think it was Heart Gold, Soul Silver, they had like items, like items that were attached to Pokemon. And I don't remember if like the babies could evolve through that method or... Man, that's a good question. I got to do my research on that.
Okay, well, maybe next week we'll talk about baby Pokemon.
Right? Baby Pokemon in the TCG.
Yeah, what's up with that? Okay, so Sudowoodo is a basic Pokemon. I don't understand why, but it's what it is, and we have to accept it for that.
Yeah, in English, there's only been one Bonsly.
Okay. You say Bonsly?
Bonsly, yeah. So that could be why he's a basic. Because there's only one, and it's from Diamond and Pearl. Okay, so Drampa's also in this deck. Drampa for 2 colorless does 80, and then it says discard the top 2 cards of your deck.
Okay.
So again, like following a theme here, this is, okay, I'm putting energies in the discard. And then you've got Cinderace and stuff that absorb the energies from the discard.
Oh, okay.
Now, in the deck, you have a decent amount of like search and draw. You've got 4 Great Balls, 4 Hops, and then you have 2 Bead. So that supporter lets you attach an additional energy. So it's like a welder, but at the lowest form possible. It's just an extra energy attachment.
Okay. Attach a basic energy card from your hand to one of your benched Pokemon. Okay.
Yeah, so it works a little different, but again, helping you set up something that, you can attack with in the future.
Sure.
And then you've got 1 Ordinary Rod to kind of recycle some Pokemon and some energies.
Okay.
2 Pokemon Kid to search for Pokemon. 1 Pokegear to search for the top 7 cards of your deck and see if there's a supporter. You've also got 1 Pokemon Catcher to try to even the playing field by grabbing like something that they have on their bench that they're trying to save.
Okay.
And then this is where the deck comes into focus, where you've got 3 Professor's Research.
Yes.
It says discard your hand, draw 7 cards.
Okay.
And that's kind of like the main focus. That's why there's such a heavy line of that supporter.
So you discard your hand no matter how many cards you have in.
Yep.
So if you have 1 card in your hand, you discard and you get 7 back.
Yep. And if you have 0, you just draw 7 cards.
Oh, okay. And there's 3 you said of those?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Then you also have 2 Switch and 18 Fire Energies, like you said.
Yeah. Huh.
So all in all, the basic focus is to get energies in the discard, absorb them with Ninetales or Cinderace, and just swing hard.
Right. Okay.
And then if you don't have those guys set up or like can't get them out, you kind of can stall with like Sudowoodo, you can stall with Drampa, and you can stall with Dubwool.
Sure. Why are there more like Score Bunnies and Vulpixes than there are Cinderaces and Ninetales?
So in a structure deck, they don't typically have anything like a rare candy, which allows you to go from Score Bunny straight to Cinderace.
Right.
So they need to make sure that the lines are smaller.
Okay.
Like going up the chain. So you can have 3 Vulpix to be guaranteed that you have one down.
Gotcha.
But only 2 Ninetales, because chances are one of those Vulpix is going to get knocked out before you have a chance to evolve.
Okay.
Realistically, they should have 4 Scorbunnies to make sure that that's the main Pokemon you get out. But
right,
I don't make these structure decks, so
sure,
I don't get to make that call. Honestly, I would have rather 1 Scorbunny plus and minus 1 fire energy.
So, as a structure deck, I mean, it's set up to be played as is. I mean, theoretically, right?
Yep.
But what changes would you make to a structure deck like this? Like, can you? Are you allowed to?
I mean, if it's in your physical hands, you can make it however you want. You can take out whatever you want. You can put in whatever you want.
But if you were doing like a structured deck tournament, it has to be as is, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
That's because that's what we're doing on the 22nd. It's a structure deck based tournament on the TCGO ladder. Just to make sure that the whole playing field's even.
Okay. But like, is this something that like somebody could buy one of these and then modify it and play it in an actual tournament?
Yes. Yep.
So what changes would you make to this specific deck based on what you know about it, what you have in it?
If the whole goal is to get energies in the discard, I'd up your Professor's Research to 4.
Okay.
I would put in Giant Hearth. That allows you to discard a card from your hand, search your deck for 2 fires. And then instead of Bead, I would put in Welders. And then I would take out Poké-Kid because you're drawing cards with Welder. So it's hard like looking at it in like a list form.
Right.
Like if I had it in my like spread out, I'd be able to be like flip that card over, flip that one over. I definitely think you could survive with 13 or 14 energies. Okay. So you automatically increase your space by 4.
Okay.
So you could probably make the Cinderace line a 3-2-3 and then add 2 or 3 rare candies.
Interesting. Okay. Well, a lot of potential.
And then it's like that Ninetales too. Like I don't know if I'd play that one. I'd play the other one that allows you to discard 2 fire energies and then catch her up anything you want.
Right. Fire decks. Interesting. I like seeing a full deck in my hands. I like seeing the different strategy laid out. Kind of, you've talked about all these different cards and what they're good for, and one at a time. It's you can only learn so much, but like seeing a full deck and what you would need to play is a huge step in better understanding how to build a deck, I think.
Yeah. And then, honestly, my favorite thing right now is, I'm playing the Sobble deck, and Ken has the Rillaboom.
Right.
And it's every time we fight, it's I'm not weakness to him, and he's not weakness to me, so it's like an even playing field.
Right.
But sometimes I'll get out my Inteleon faster, and then it's I use my first attack, which does 40 damage, and then I discard a card from his hand, or something like that. I don't know. I feel like it's I don't remember, but and then the other attack does 100 damage, and it moves an energy from one of his Pokemon back to his hand. So it's it's just disruptive, and I don't know. It's a lot of fun. It's just a structure deck, but it's I'm having fun with just structure decks, which is unusual, but I do enjoy it.
Okay. Cool, man. I like I said, it's cool to open them and see a full deck in my hands. So we're getting closer, Adam. We're getting closer.
We're getting closer.
Yeah. Want to take a little break?
Let's take a break.
Yeah.
All right, guys, welcome back. Josh, did you enjoy your break?
I did. It was nice and refreshing.
It was so refreshing. It was like a nice sip of coffee, too.
Beautiful.
I just got another one, because I had to.
Sure, of course.
And before we continue, a little housekeeping. This podcast is powered by Patreon. You can check ours out at patreon.com/PokemonProfessor, where you can support this show for as little as $1 a month. That $1 is going to get you access to our Patreon-exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. And if Patreon isn't your thing, there's some other ways you can help us out. If you're listening to us on YouTube, you can subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. And if you're listening via a podcast service like Apple Podcasts or Stitcher, you can take a moment to leave us a review. And then also, if you're picking up cards, go to our page, and then because you can help us out by buying cards from tcgplayer.com.
Yeah.
Just use our links in the description.
Easy. You're already buying cards from there. You might as well help us out as well.
Right, and they've got such great prices. I go to bed putting stuff in my cart and just seeing like how cheap all those cards are. And I'm like, I don't know if I should buy a pack because that Pikachu V card is like $1.50. Like, why would I spend $4 on a pack when I could just buy this V card that I don't have? But that we won't get into that. It's a bad habit that I'm in.
Yeah.
Turns into some pre-orders. All right, but moving on. We have got the card of the week. Cinderace VMAX from Rebel Clash. 36 out of 192. This thing is beautiful.
Yes.
And it's not badly priced. I think I just looked on TCG Player and it was around like $4 or $5. So again, it's, you literally guaranteed it. Just buy it.
Yeah.
And it really does. It's like that hard dilemma. Like, I love opening packs, but it's like, I could just buy it.
Right.
Instead of wasting $20 on 4 different packs.
But pulling it feels so good.
Yeah, I know it does. Yeah. It really does.
It's that dopamine, man. That's what it's all about.
All right. So, Cinderace VMAX.
You'll get the name correctly one of these days.
Cinderdance, Cinderella. I can't. I don't know. So, Cinderace VMAX.
Yes.
It has 320 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
It evolves from Cinderace V. It's a fire type, obviously. It has got a 2 energy attack called Counter. It's 1 fire, 1 colorless. It does 30 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Not so good. Wait a minute. It says, if this Pokemon was damaged by an attack during your opponent's last turn, this attack does that much more damage.
Wait, what?
So if you don't one-shot me,
Uh-huh.
I can almost guarantee that I'm going to one-shot you.
So it's 30 plus whatever damage you took the last time.
Yeah, so if you hit me for 50... I'm doing 80 damage to you.
Dunzo. You're done.
If you've hit me for 100, I'm doing 130 back.
It's crazy.
Now, okay, so like that doesn't seem like too good. But then you've got Max Pyro Ball. Does 170. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. Again, doesn't seem that great. But you take the burn damage, brings it up to 190. Times 2 weak to water. It's a given.
Yeah.
2 for the retreat cost.
Okay.
So not too bad.
Yeah.
But here's some cards that... Well, what do you think of this card so far?
So far, it's very intriguing. It's a big hitter, if you could get it out, of course. And, man, like just that counter move alone seems like it's worth it.
Especially on something with such high hit points.
Right.
And we'll get into that in just a second.
Okay.
But there's some other cards that really make this card shine a little bit brighter.
Okay.
And the first one is Big Charm. It's a tool card, and the Pokemon that it's attached to gets 30 extra hit points.
Interesting. Okay.
So if you can't do 350 damage,
Yeah.
I'm going to one-shot you. And that's a big deal.
Yeah.
And then you've also got Wella Volcano Park.
Okay.
It's a stadium from Dragon Majesty. It's still in format right now, so it's still in play.
Okay.
It says basically your burnt Pokemon, like, they stay burnt regardless of the flip.
Oh, dang.
So that 170 turns into 190, and if they leave that out, that's 210. A lot of V cards have that 210 hit point marker. So definitely a good card to have.
Sure.
And then how can you make that card even more useful and broken? Burning Scarf. It's a tool card, and it says if the Pokemon this card is attached to is damaged from an attack, the attacking Pokemon is now burned.
Dang.
So you attack me, I counter, and you're burnt. And Wall of Volcano. You take more damage. Ugh.
Can you get double burned?
No, I wish. You can get burned and poisoned, but not double burned.
Okay. No second.
I mean,
burns.
I guess if you had some sick burn after you said the attack name,
Right.
you were like, "Oh man, that's a sick burn."
And
You
a
know,
burn.
I mean, yeah. If you could come up with some funny joke,
Sure.
like make a sick burn, then you can have a double burn.
Okay.
But as far as like gameplay and rules, there is no double burn in the game. Just so we're all correct. and
Okay.
Playing by the rules.
Man, it's a sweet card, man.
Yeah. And so, I don't know. I've seen it do well in Japan. I've seen some lists from Japan. Just a heavy focus on the fact that it can counter. Or use counter, that's what I'm trying to get at.
Right.
It can use counter and just like stay alive. And then you play cards like Mallow and Lana to like heal it. Yeah, because I mean, like, they don't want to do enough damage where they can get knocked out. But if they're not doing that, then you just keep healing yourself and switching out.
Right. That'd be a cool addition to a fire deck.
Yes, it would.
You can only have one of those in your deck, right?
Which one?
VMAX?
No, you can have four. It's a
Four
different
VMAX.
name than Cinderace.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, so you can have four of Cinderace. You can have four of... You can have a 4 Score Bunny, 4 Reboot, 4 Cinderace. You can have 4 Cinderace V, and you can have 4 Cinderace VMAX.
Hello. Fire deck. Get those Ninetales and Vulpixes out of there.
Yep. Just have a straight Cinderace deck. It's a Cinderace to the finish.
Aha! There we go. That's
Sick
what we were
burn,
looking
dude.
for.
No.
Cool, man.
Adam, you're not doing any sick burns. All right.
All right. Cool card. Thank you for the tutorial on Cinderace VMAX.
You are oh so very welcome. I hope it didn't give you a hot foot.
That's gracious.
Yeah, just play this deck. You'll have you just need a lucky rabbit's foot and you'll be good to go. I don't know if that's a bad omen. I don't know.
You are on fire
I think it's
tonight.
lucky. Yeah, just make sure it's like a fake rabbit's foot, not real.
Come on, you're not even giving me credit for mine.
What was it?
I said you're on fire tonight, Adam.
Oh, sick burn, dude. No.
Okay, let's wrap this up. We're done.
All right. Thank you guys so much if you made it this far for listening to us banter on about all these weird things and coffee and
We thank
just
you.
go off the wire. If you want to write in, please send us an email at info@specialconditionstcg.com. You can leave us a voicemail, text us, send us a picture. We want to see your deck. 732-835-8639. Yeah, just share with us what you guys are going to be playing for the Players Cup. Something like that. Tag us on Instagram or something. Everything that you can find on the channel that we're doing. is PokemonProfessor.com. And remember, if you're affected by a special condition, don't forget to use a full heal.
Good night.